you like first, then you subscribe, or you subscribe and you're like, yeah, subscribe. You're like, you know what? I like this guy. I'm going to subscribe. Now I'm going to like the channel because I like free picks and Sean makes me laugh. Or I'm going to dislike this because he's a complete idiot and I don't like anything he says. Either way, we're engaged back and forth. That's all it's about, right? The engagements. And as I said, I kind of like it at, I don't know. I just appreciate people coming in and saying hello. So there's that. Anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. And I'm going to scroll off the free picks in just once. Or scroll them. They're crawling, whatever you want. Whatever we say it is. Here they are. They're coming in. They're coming in. Hold on a second. We are off and running under. Is it showing? No, I hit the wrong one. Now they're showing. Now they're showing on the bottom here. Here we go. Here we go. Tyreek in the house. Another money day. Every day is money day. Sunday. It's not a Sunday fun day. It's money. Well, actually, it's Money Monday. It always has a nice little ring to it. Nick is here from Russia. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to Russia. It got to be late over there. So if it's noon on the East Coast, I'm saying it's about 6 o'clock at night over there, depending on where you're at. Well, I mean, thank you for the Father's Day wishes. Thank you. And you know what? If you are a mother or a father, you're always a parent. So it's, always the same, whether you're male or female, bro. Every day is a Mother's Day or a Father's Day, right? You're always doing something for the kids. Eesh. But that's what it's about, right? You have the kids, they're fun. Sometimes they're fun, right? Well, they're in your shot. They're wonderful. If they're not, they're like, oh my goodness. I got 2 good ones for sure. Well, happy Sunday to all. And let's get right to it, right? We want some games and we're all out in the ice. You know what? If we want to talk about yesterday's game, I thought the Nets had won. I saw they were up. I guess there was like 2 minutes going to fourth or something. So I went to bed early last night. I told you, I said, the family was coming in Friday night, so no late show on Friday. And yesterday I thought about it. My wife went to bed at like 8:30 something early, 8:45, and I was just tired. Of course, she comes in town and it's like 6. She said, what time is it? I'm like, well, I can't even see the sun, so it's got to be like 6. It was like 6:05 in the morning. I'm like, oh, yeah. So it was a long day yesterday. So I went to bed probably around like 9:30, about 10 o'clock. I wrote down the lines. I went to bed. I wasn't doing a show. I'm like, I'm just exhausted. And of course, today, up again, crack of dawn, 6:30 in the morning, 7 o'clock. I'm like, come on, can I sleep till 8? Didn't happen. Well, anyway, enough about my morning there. Tim Earl's in the house. Good morning, Tim. Piero, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for the Father's Day wishes. Appreciate it. And to anybody who's watching who's a father, even if you're, or anybody who has kids, I get to sit them. Every day you got kids, man, woman, child, whatever. You got every day is a day to be appreciated with the family. So we'll start it up here. So I was just talking about the Nets game. So I'm like, oh, it looked like the Nets won. And then I checked this morning and I saw they lost their overtime. I'm like, oh, I guess there was still time left in that game. But as I said with that game yesterday, I really had no feel of who was going to show up and what was going to happen there. Today, though, a little different thinking here. So we got Clippers and Phoenix, your first game. And I'm liking the over here. Right? So Phoenix, again, time off, a little more rested than the Clippers. No Kawhi again, I understand. This Suns team, though, has surprised me a little bit. Like I thought Denver would give them a little bit of a run. Did not happen. So today I'm thinking over. I think they're going to want to come out and push it against the Clippers. So I like the over there. I don't know. I know people are going to jump on the Clippers. I get it. No Kawhi. Let's take the Clippers here with the points. I understand. I don't know. I might be leaning to the Suns here as a side, believe it or not. But show purposes, we are on the over of the game. again, I don't come in here and play like I'm the master of all games. In this one, I just kind of like the over, and we'll see where it ends up. Next game here, we have the Hawks and the Sixers. I do have a premium on this cat. This is a premium play I rolled out. So we'll just avoid that one for now. And we'll move to the ice. Let me get back to the chat. Stimmy, thank you, my friend. Welcome. Gloria, how are you today? Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Bureau, I got a premium on this guy. You got to pay the piper on this one. All right, the Llama Luck, Chris, you got it. He's right behind us. He's right. The Llama Luck is here. Llama Luck always. Raymond Reddington in the house. I want to address something I saw on Twitter. I mentioned it in actually my free pick video, although the free pick didn't even get posted. I don't know why. It's holiday weekend. Well, you know what? Let's just talk about this Vegas-Montreal game real fast. So I'm on the over. I'm laying when I put it out, I had to lay juice here on the over 5. Now it's 5, and I was looking annoyed. I was going to come on here and say, you know what the heck? Why can't I just lay the over 5.5? And now it's up to 5.5, and I'm laying 140 instead of taking back plus money. So I'm a little annoyed. I might come back in and buy in at over 5.5 for I saw it. I'm pretty sure it's plus 116 is what I saw. Now and that's annoying to me because I don't like laying 150 in baseball. Why the heck am I going to lay it on a total in hockey? You know what I'm saying? But I like the over. Yeah, I got a 148. Now it's at 153, and I can buy it at 5.5 at 116. So anyway, I like the over here, folks. I like the over. Canadians, Golden Knights. I almost thought about taking the Canadiens today. I said this yesterday, right, or 2 days ago. I said Montreal wins this one. Obviously, I had I think the Knights. I don't know if I had the Knights puck line that day, or maybe we just had the over the previous game. If Montreal wins, the pressure's all on the Knights here because they're supposed to win this whole thing, right? And you take out the Avalanche who are rolling along. You're the prohibitive favorites. And now you're down, and now you're laying 160 on the road, 150, 155. Canadians all day. I should have put the Canadians up in the chat. Did I put Canadians in the chat, or do we have – I forgot what I put on the bottom here. I will take Montreal. I might still come in. I got plenty of time, though, to add this game in because I'm going to get plus money all over the place. Montreal for rest series every game? I think it's worth a shot. Yeah, I got Montreal there, plus 150. Yeah. Canadians all day. Let's see what Vegas does. Let's see if they got a little choke job in them. All right, we're going to move on to the baseball here. But first, so I saw somebody posted on Twitter. I don't know if anybody follows me on Twitter. If you do, just send me a message. I'll shoot you the link. I don't like really thought about people's names. And not that this guy was in the business, but, a casino was involved and sportsbook, stuff like that. And people, I don't really come out here and bash other cappers and stuff like that on here. So this one capper, this is what I talk about, scamming, and people get annoyed on the free pick where I'm like, follow the leaderboards, there's premiums, our record, stuff like that. And I say that basically because, again, I had a phone call with a guy yesterday. He's a well-known cat. He's on Twitter. He's got a decent following. He's a pro, long time. I mean, I've been in a long time. He's been in longer than me, and was with some big syndicate people. You know the names. If you're into betting, you know who these people are. And so we're talking about this article, and I'm like, this is the kind of crap that just annoys me because I say it all the time. You can come on and you can make a Instagram or a Twitter or a YouTube, and more Twitter and Instagram, just fake, put up some ridiculous thing and say I'm this and that record-wise and blah, blah, blah. And so this guy, I'm sure somebody, unless nobody's really on Twitter. And so this guy just went into one of the casinos out there, one of the sports book, and did some I'm in here a bunch of days in a row, and here's a picture of me. And listen, I go out there, sorry for another day, getting photos with the guys and, who, again, on these shows or whatever. And I'll, we'll talk about those one days. I'll bring them up. They're nice guys. Anyway, so this guy kind of just did this little thing and to scam people out of $20 grand. Just ridiculous, made it seem like he's some big all-star, capper, whatever you want to call him. and he's gone. He just deleted the account, disappeared with money, disappeared. Folks, and then again, this is like a little ramble 10 minutes into the show here. Again, you could find me here. I got and I don't promote other webpage or stuff like that, but I mean, you can find me, go, Sean Higgs. I got another Sean Higgs YouTube, strictly my own Sean Higgs from years and years ago. Go see it. You can see me, and you can go see videos of me with, I don't bring up like other cat, but whatever, SBR and other websites I'm on. One was Tony K and doing videos with Ellie. I'm real. There's 12 years of videos of me. Please, I implore you, don't just swallow down a well of some guy on Twitter or Instagram hyping nonsense. Please. The story was in the Chicago Times, I believe, or Chicago Sun, one of those. It was a real article. Stay away. Come on. That's my little watch your bankroll rant from scammers in this place. All right, sorry. I was so annoyed. I couldn't even sleep last night after reading it. I was like, anyway. All right, let me get to the chat here. I'm sorry, everybody. I want to have like a good talk day with people, but we got some baseball stuff coming here. No way, Vegas. Dominic says against my Montreal Canadiens. Ray says Vegas in regulation. Should they win? Yeah, they should be. They're prohibitive favorites. They're $1.80 faves. Yeah, they should win. But sometimes the pressure gets to them. They're down 2-1. Not an easy spot here on the road. Down 2-1. What if they go down 3-1? You think it's easier to bounce back 4 in a row? I'm saying it's. We've kind of like Montreal. We had Montreal in game 1. Game 2, I came back with Vegas. I'm like, you know what? I'll come a little puck line. But Montreal should have been a live dog. They've been a live dog. Why do you think Vegas gets some easy game for them? No way. All right, we're going to move on to some MLB action. So Ray is rolling in here. Red Sox, Royals. I do have a premium on that. That's in my 3-pack. Tigers, first 5. I'll tell you what, that's another game with the Angels in my 3-pack. I can't give that one out. This is, you're the first one that pops in, and you got 2 to 3 games I put out in premiums here, listed in your thing that I have sides on and that I have selections on. Dodgers over 9.5. Well, we could talk about that one. So, yeah, Arizona, not good, right? 16 straight losses, someone we want to avoid. We definitely don't want to do the money line with the Dodgers. Gosselin hasn't pitched that well. We know the Dodgers bullpen isn't that great. Arizona hits a little bit at home. Over to 9.5. Fly away, baby. Let's go. Nick says Braves in both games. Nationals under. Nationals money line under the Hawks. All right, so Braves over St. Louis. I got Wainwright and Bryce Wilson game 1. And yesterday this game was supposed to be Smiley. And I was thinking, you know what? I cannot bet Drew Smiley. And the line was coming down telling you to bet Wainwright. But now it's Wainwright against some guy, Bryce Wilson. So, again, it's a double dip. Now we have anything could happen. I don't like these short and double headers, folks. I don't like that. And then Kim and Smiley next game. Again, 2 guys I don't like. I want to say almost an over there because Kim gives up runs. He puts guys on base. Smiley is not a good pitcher. But again, it's, you almost want like them to give up like a run or 2 in the 3rd and then you get to the bullpen, but we don't get a full game here. But I would lean over in that second game. I kind of like Wainwright in the first, even though he's got not the best road numbers. Again, I'm just avoiding. I didn't bet it. I didn't bet either of these, but that's, those are my opinions. Braves a better team for sure. You're getting short numbers. It's a good team to break out against, Nick, because St. Louis, the pitching is not that great, and the hitters, they're not that good right now. They're not having good right now. Listen, we give out big names doesn't mean they're doing stuff. I mean, under in the Hawks Sixers game. Maybe. I don't know. I got no real thought on that one. Obviously, pressure's on. Maybe it's a tight one. Guys don't want to choke like the Sixers like to choke, but I don't know. I have no really thought on that one. Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. Gloria, happy Father's Day to all. Waiting for your daughter to surprise you. I didn't even get. My wife had their little cards for me next to the bed this morning, and they came down. They didn't even say Happy Father's Day. Don't even know it's Sunday. They're like, "Are we going to Whataburger today?" I told my daughter we'll go to Whataburger for lunch. Dr. Ward, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and to the mothers who are fathers, to the fathers who are mothers. Sometimes things happen. We're all by ourselves. And if you're a mom or dad, it's not just one day. It's every day you're out there with these little ones or big ones, always in the back of your head worrying about something. Surprised to visit you. Very nice. All right. Groovy Cat says, hope you did the WNBA with Chicago Sky. I did that. Did the Sky win, Groovy? I wrote it down. I didn't even check it. I didn't check it. I did not check it. So Groovy Caps cash for the chat. Good to know. So when Groovy comes in with a WNBA play, we could ride it. Right, yeah, a lot of scammers everywhere. See, now I'm just coming down to the chat from where I was just talking about stuff like that. It was just so, I read it and I'm like, how the heck? I mean, it's just bizarre. It's, integrity. I'm just real. It is what it is. I come on, I say, again, I was talking to a guy. I'm like, people, and here's another guy who's a big name in the thing, and he posted his plays the other day, and then he deleted them. He had a losing day. Now, I'm the first one on Twitter. Sometimes I post plays on the day. If it's 2:00, I'll list everything from what I have underway, starting, finished, from whatever basketball, whatever season. I don't really throw it up there because, one, you could find me on a bunch of sites and my plays are posted. I can't hide from my plays. I'm not a huge live tweet like that. This is what I got, this is what I got, what is what I got. But I would never just come on and say, here are my games, and then they go 0-6, say, or whatever the case may be. 0-3, it doesn't make a difference. How do you delete that? Dude, and if you keep following somebody who does that, and I'm the first day here. All right, here we go, baseball. I said the other day, I'm 9 games under 500. Yesterday, I think I went. So the Angels run line came in. So I went 1, 2, 3. So I went 4-3 yesterday, and basically broke even because I had a little plus money. So 4-3, not my record. Like I said, I was 9 games under 500. Now I'm 8 games under 500. All right, 8 games under 500. Go find somebody, and I said this, and I'll say it again. Please find a guy who has 500 games bet, and he's 8 games under 500 and just down about 1,000. Now that's a lot. It's 100. You get a little juice on there. Find somebody who's gonna have the same record as me, and less loss. I told you I had 40 games that are favorites more than 140. No one's gonna come on and tell you they lose and say, oh, by the way, here, you want to buy my pick. I'll say that because even when I'm losing, I'm not burying you, and we'll bounce back from that. NBA regular season wasn't winning. So you know what? Let's just not really bet there. Baseball was hot all April. Let's make our money there. College basketball, I made a ton of money. I'll stick with that. You don't find people who just delete. Please. That's a whole nother show I could just do on nonsense like that. That's just so annoying. It makes me annoyed because for 20 years I'm just doing my same thing here and telling people watch out, and then people still fall for the nonsense. And I'm not saying I'm the best ever, and no way. No way. We'll get back to the chat here. Sorry. I could just go off on it. That just is so annoying. You try to do things the right way. It's like you're sitting at the light, right? You're trying to make your turn, and then you got some clown who's just bypasses everything in the shoulder and turns, and because when you go, the cop's going to be sitting in the bushes and gets you. That's the kind of crap. It just annoys me to no end. Scammers everywhere, right? It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. All right, let's get back to baseball. I'm going to spin through a lot of happy Father's Days out there. I appreciate it, and same to everybody else. Cubs to rout the Miami Marlins today. We'll get to that game. We'll see. WNBA, right? Thanks to Groovy Caps rolled in with that, Chris. Groovy Cat says, watch the Marlins play. Yeah, we're going to talk about that because I don't even know what's going on. Oh, thank you, Darren. It's because I have the giant head. All little kids like the little head. I'm like a giant baby. My kids call me the baby whisperer because when I hold these little babies, they look at me. I'm like, rah, 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 and I just think they see the same kind of head like they have. I don't know. Just appeal to them. Maybe because I have like a 2-year-old mentality to them. I don't know. Right. People fall for that. Now, I read it. I'm like, are you out of your? I mean, what am I going to do? I just come on and just try to do my thing and help a person out. But all right, let's get to these games because that's just I could go on and on and on, and I do ramble on and on and on. So I apologize for that. Mets and the Nationals will start off here in the National League. So this line, when I did it last night, where am I? Oh, I'm a whole day ahead, and I went back 2 days. I'm in my DeLorean going back in time. So let's check out the line move here. This is actually a premium play for me. I took the Mets, so I thought about taking the Mets last night, and it was minus 13. Now they're down. Actually, I got them up even money. Now they're plus 103. Right. Maybe this is a bad bet by me here. Walker's been steady Freddie all year. I said this the other day. The guy's been good all year. As great as DeGrom is, he's their best pitcher, Walker, because he at least shows up every day. He's not out. He doesn't pitch 3 innings, and they pull him out because of an injury, or he's got 10 Ks in 2 innings. He can't pitch anymore. Some nonsense like that. Walker's been great. Good at home. Good on the road. Corbin, I don't like Corbin. All right, he's pitched a little bit improved, but you go back to the games of who he has beaten. It's not some great thing. I'm like, okay, you're beating St. Louis or the Pirates or whoever it is. I mean, Mets are playing better. The Mets are still in first place here with as bad as they played, and as inept as their offense has been, and pitchers going down for them. I mean, this is a team, and I'm not you guys know this. It's not like I'm some huge Met guy, talking, hey, the Mets. But this is a good team. They're 8 games over 500. They're playing well. I mean, the Nationals have underachieved. The pitching staff is good. Corbin has not pitched well. So for me, I'm going to take a better pitcher here. And sometimes it pays to listen. We had the Indians yesterday. I put them as a premium after doing a show. I was like, I kind of like the Indians here. I'm going to grab the Indians. Better team should get it done. The Mets, I feel, are a little better. Now I can get them plus money, so I'm still going to like the bet. Am I worried? If I'm just coming on now and doing this, I'd be like, you know what? I wouldn't put it in. And then maybe I shouldn't have put in a plus 100, but I did. I'm taking a shot on Walker and the Mets. I do like the Nats, but hey, I'm locked in. My money's on it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about this game. Next up, we got the A's and the Yanks. Again, so you're thinking, I'm a fade Yankee guy, right? Fade away on the Yanks. This line was 121 last night. Now it's up to 130, plus 130, I should say, on the A's. So the Yanks went from a 130 to a 140 fade. Money coming on Montgomery here. But everybody likes the A's. Again, in this spot, if I didn't already have the Mets, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'd be betting on the Nats and the Yankees, following, late money coming in here because this money isn't, public-wise, people are on the A's. People are on the Mets. Money's the old reverse line move kind of thing, almost like the Cleveland game. We'll talk about next where, here we got, Brubaker's our guy, but we'll get to that game. So in this game, I'm leaving. I'm leaving Yanks here. Oakland. I had Oakland the game 1. Came back Yankees next game. This game, I'm going to lean a little bit Yanks here too. What's there to say? I can't tell you to take Oakland when everything in my gut here tells you to take the Yankees. And that's that. I mean, sometimes you roll off, your instincts here. Pittsburgh. So they were up 25 last night. Still roughly, it was 132 now. So it's gone up 5 cents. Brubaker, I've mentioned before, he's the guy we want to bet on, right? Henkis going for the Indians today. Again, he's bullpen guy coming into the front line here. We've seen how this played out. He has an 80 ERA on the year, 750, whatever the heck it is. Do I want to? But here's the thing: do I want to lay with the Pirates? No. Same reason why I took the Indians yesterday because, all right, I'm going to look at a team that's a better team. It's laying a short number. I'll take a shot there. It didn't work out. The Giants were another one we talked about yesterday in the chat. I didn't end up betting that one, but that didn't get there. So I can't really make a plan on saying let's take the Pirates, even though I like the pitchers better. Although I think the Mets are a better team than Pirates, which I'll go with a better pitcher there. Here I can't because this series has been insane with runs being scored. So definitely a game I want to avoid. So avoid that one. We got Toronto, Ryu versus Harvey in Baltimore. So this line, again, little movement here. It's actually coming down. A little money's coming out Baltimore. How do you do that with Harvey? This would probably be an overplay here. 9.5s yesterday. Now all 10.5s. Are we shocked here? Are we shocked? Harvey's going to go 4. He's going to give up 5 or 6 runs. Ryu has been giving up runs. The bullpens are bad. Let's look at the over here. Next up, we got the Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Again, I mentioned this before when Ray brought it up. I have a premium on this one, so move on to, we got the St. Louis Cardinals, Braves double dip. I don't like St. Louis. We get a Braves. This is a team I think should be able to start hitting the bad pitchers, right? Get some wins under the belt. Good recipe for get a little success here. The pitchers aren't great with Wilson and Smiley, who we talked about before, but I would still lean Atlanta here to sweep. I just don't like St. Louis at all. Keuchel and McCullers, White Sox and the Astros. This line was at 126 last night. Then it was at 130 an hour ago, and it is presently sitting at load up, baby, load up. 125. So it dipped down 5 cents. A little buyback here on the White Sox. Total sitting pretty at 8.5. I don't know, McCullers, why is it – this line seems a little high to me when it came out. I was looking, I was like, man, 137. And I'm like, I get it. Keuchel hasn't been that sharp, but he's been solid on the year, going against an old team, pitched here 5, 6, 7 years, whatever the case may be. I don't know. And McCullers got good numbers. I might actually lean to the dog here, believe it or not. Well, then again, you know what? Is Houston going for the sweep here? Houston's won 6 in a row. So you know what? This is going to be a game I don't want to get it. Because no way White Sox get swept, right? And that's the thinking. Sweeping teams is tough, and you want to bet on that. But at least in this spot, if I'm betting on the White Sox, or if you're betting on the White Sox, at least you're getting a dog value. Like last Sunday or the other day we talked about, it was the Reds, the Rockies, and the Tigers. They were all plus money dogs, and they were on the verge of sweeping teams, and they all swept. So here we got a spot here where I guess Houston was going for the sweep. Do you think they could sweep the White Sox? I don't know. They're a favorite, though. It's a different thing. Did I bet this game? No. I did not bet this game. Zach Thompson, Alec Mills. So somebody loves the Cubbies to roll it up here, right? It was going to be a slaughter, and we had somebody say, Zach Thompson pitched pretty good. Shut down the Braves for 5 innings last time we went out. So this is a game, really. What do we really have any kind of history on Zach Thomas? Do we want to bet on Miami here? Well, you know what? Here's a spot, folks. We just talked about going for the sweep, right? The Marlins are plus 131 here. Money's coming in on Cubs because, right, no way the Cubs get swept, folks. No way the Cubs get swept. I would, you know what? Take the White Sox plus money looking to be swept, and I'll take the Marlins to sweep. Why wouldn't I do that, Next game up, Twins in Texas. Here we go. Twins going for the sweep, and they're laying a short number. Although I like Dayton Dunning. He was the front man in the trade for them, so big things are expected. Again, I got to lay 115. Now, this is where I'm off because I want to take the Twins here. I got a bad pitcher I don't like. They've won 3 straight. Texas lost 5 in a row. So in the span of the 3 games we just covered with these little streaks going on here, I might have to come in and bet 3 road teams here, the White Sox, the Marlins, and the Twins. That's where I'm headed. Eric Lauer, Chichi Gonzalez for the Brewers and the Rockies. Now, you should have made some money with the Colorado Rockies. All right, they lost yesterday. We've had a nice little Rocky run here. Here comes Chichi. Definitely not a guy I want to get involved with. Eric Lauer, again, Milwaukee. This is the worst hitting team in baseball. Milwaukee is absolutely atrocious. And here they are getting beat up in Colorado, giving up a bunch of runs. Brewers better team? Yes. On the road? I don't think so. I think the Rockies are a better team. But Chichi's just got I can't bet Chichi Rodriguez at all. Chichi Gonzalez, I'm sorry. Get you confused with the golfer who's 100. Yeah. That's just a stay away from me. Let me get back to the chat here because I'm sure I'm way behind with people in here. I apologize for that. Oakland. Ray says Oakland A's. I don't know. I don't like that Oakland. Seems fishy to me. Pirates. Again, Pirates are fave. Money coming in on Pittsburgh. I get it. Marlins, take a shot. I get it, right? No way to Cubs sweep. Or the Cubs get swept. I understand. Gloria likes Oakland. I don't know. I'm against it there. Ryu and the Jays run line. Yeah, I mean, you know me. I can't lay. I mean, this line was 188. It's down to 177, 174. It's run line or nothing when I get up there. Charlie, hello from Ohio. Welcome, Charlie. Thanks for coming in. Sorry it took me a while to get to you. I do go on my little rants and then I disappear onto the matchup pages. So I'm sorry for that. What's the play I just got here? Clippers plus the 4, Dave. I'm looking at the Clippers over the total here. I don't, the 4 looks, it does look a little low, so I would probably lean 4 with you. I get it. Marlins team total over 4.5. I'd take a shot. Hey, I said I like them as a dog here, right? If I think they're gonna sweep, they got to score a couple runs. I don't see a 1-0 win in their horizon. Marlins win, team total over. So you think they're going to score runs today? See, I'm just scared. Like, against St. Louis, I like Rogers, I like Alcantara, I like these guys, but I was worried about them scoring runs. And, of course, every game sails under, and they can't get a win because their offense is bad. All right, so we got Phillies and the Giants, Eflin versus Long. This line's moved down a little bit here. We're going with the piggyback for San Fran here. And the Phillies, I'm annoyed here because I said in the chat, I said, you know what, yesterday I was like, all right, you're right. Giants, I talked myself into the Giants here with the rest of the chat. I said, best record in baseball, great home record. Nola hasn't pitched well on the road. I initially liked Philly. I was like, you know what? Then I'm like, look at the numbers. I'm like, Giants might be able to get done here. Let's take a team playing well and better overall numbers at home. Didn't pay off. Now here's a spot where, Eflin hasn't pitched that well, but it's dropped a little bit towards him. Ever so slightly, a couple, 10 cents, $1.26 down to 117, but 10-cent move, still 10-cent move. I'm going to lean on Philly here. Tigers and Angels, it is in my premium package. Casey Mize, Dylan Bundy. Dodgers and the Diamondbacks. They are demons. They're demons to everybody. Oh, my goodness. 16 straight losses. Again, this would have to be a run line, Dodgers, and an overplay. But I'm going to say what I say. It's tough even to say. Take a shot on Arizona with 16 straight losses. But the line, 170, it's not. Why aren't the Dodgers laying $2? It's because Gonsolin hasn't pitched that well. And the bullpen's going to give up some runs. Diamondbacks hit a little bit. I would almost grab Alex Young here plus 170. The line seems low. I'm telling you, it seems a little low. I'm going to add this to my premium package. It's going to be a premium play. I'm going to take Arizona plus the 170. What is it right this very second? Hold on. Let's see if it's changed. Because I didn't get this number till this morning. 164. It's come down 8 cents. It's come down 8 cents in an hour. So Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm going to add it right to the chat. So whoever comes in and watches, I'll look like some wise sage. Look at that. We're adding the D-backs like a crazy man. All right, we got that. Then we have Castillo versus Lamet, Reds and Padres. This line's also come down a little bit. This line's come down. It was 144 last night, and it was 132 earlier, and that's down to 123. A full 20-cent move down as people come in on Cincinnati. So, Castillo has pitched better of late, right? We knew he couldn't pitch as bad as he had been. April, May, we're like, why are we, why is Castillo still being thought of as a pitcher like last year? He was a pitcher terrible. Last couple starts, getting a little better, pitching a little better. But I wish to grab him last night when I could get him at 148 overseas, offshore. Nice 148 number would have been nice. Now it's down to a 125. Reds get the call here in the chat. Cincinnati. We have Tampa and the Mariners. Shane McClellan, Marco Gonzalez. So, real fast, my son comes in. I got him a Manscaped. That's why I got my son for Father's Day, Manscaped. I'm like, what's he dropping off on my desk? Tampa and the Mariners, Shane McClanahan, Marco Gonzalez. What is there to say here? I've been saying to take the unders, and they've come back and bit me in the butt each time. Seattle, though, no way Tampa gets swept. I said to the guy yesterday, and he wanted to take Tampa Bay. I said, why are we taking Tampa Bay? They've been losing. Let's not bet on losing teams who are favored. 150 fave here. It was actually it's up to 154. It was 137, now up to 155. Let's bet the team on a 5-game losing streak because you know what? There's no way they can lose 6 in a row. Oh my goodness. I got games today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bet 5 baseball games. Just doing the show now, I want to add 5 more. This is how you get to 500 games bet in June. Because there's just stuff out here that makes you want to jump on them. All right, let's see what we got here. Chi-Chi's the golf round. Chi-Chi, I know I messed up on Chi-Chi. Angels in the over. The over has been golden in these Angels games. Big X, thank you very much. Thank you. Arizona's not winning. Steve, they've lost 16 in a row, right? I mean, people come in here and think a team's due to win because they've lost. They think they're not going to get swept. I just think the line's a little low. It's coming down. Steven, I throw out a bunch of games. I bet a bunch of games. All right, I've had 250 wins this season, and whatever it is, 238 and I'm 240 and 250, whatever my record is. I'm not scared to throw out things based on I got a gut feeling here. I'll take a shot on the team. I do it. Some win, some lose. But I'll tell you this: it's not. I'm taking a gut feeling on a team that's minus 180. I'll take the 160 that started at 190 and it's down to 160 now. So, and let's be honest, Steve. The people who are betting on Arizona are not people in this chat. They're not everyday guys doing their parlays. Like no. Guys who are betting a lot more than I bet on games, moving this line 30 cents. Chris, listen, I say it all the time. You're taking the Pirates. We think you're going to win 1-0 or 2-1? No. They're going to score runs, and they've been scoring runs in the series. Why not win this game 7-2? Exactly. Go run line. Take the plus money. Sometimes I overthinking go plus money when I should just lay to 130. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go plus money and take the run line, and I end up with a loss, and it hurts. I understand. But you win some of those too. So, all you need is one to win, and it offsets the one time you didn't when it lost because you're getting that plus money back. Tony C., thanks, my friend. Mets and the Nats. I actually am on the New York Metropolitans there, but I'm a little worried because the line keeps coming down, KJ. The best underplay in baseball today, I'm on the under in the Pirates game. I got under 9. That is the only under I took today. That's the only total I have today, believe it or not. Only total I have today. And usually I roll out a bunch. I feel as the week progresses, like sometimes I jump on a lot of things early. And then like by Wednesday, Thursday, I'm on a bunch of unders because it's a travel day. You got guys sitting and this and that. And then Friday I might have a couple. And then Then the weekend, it's almost like a crapshoot for me. I'll be on a trend of a team, as we talked about the Angels, like at an overrun or something on an underrun. But then this gets tricky because it just is. I just find it. Some days I have good feels for totals. Like the Sunday totals usually hit a lot. The Wednesday, Thursday totals, especially the day games, usually hit a lot at a very good rate because you got the travel day, you got guys sitting out, day game after night game, lineups, guys getting rest. Good hitter sits out, whatever the case may be. They're 1 a week rests. Find those, you find the under. So you got to really be up on the lineups. D-backs and over. Listen, I think any D-back game, should you look at the over because the starting pitching and bullpen's atrocious. And let's go. The Dodgers bullpen is not that good. So any Diamondbacks game, like I had the over in those Giant games against the Diamondbacks. So yeah, give me the over. Under Mets game, I can see that. Because the Mets offense it's not Brewers-esque bad, but it's not that great. Ray, I can't get on these Rockies. I can't get on Rodriguez. Can't get on Rodriguez. I don't like the Brewers. I mean, Colorado Holmes is one of the best teams in baseball. But I can't bet this guy. I can't bet him as a fave. I can't bet him as a fave. Because you just see that 5-30 road record pop in your head, or 5-25, whatever they are. I think it's the best early game in baseball. Go get my 3-pack. I got 3 early games going. Go get it. But you just want one random for the show here in the 1 o'clock action. Game starting in 20 minutes. I mean, again, I got one of these is Toronto, Baltimore is in my package. I said the Mets are a play that I bet on already. I like the Yankees. And I like the under in the Pittsburgh game, all at 1 o'clock. I'm looking to go 4-0 at 1 o'clock. That's where I'll be, 4-0 day. You wouldn't bet my money on the Diamondbacks? I understand, Dennis. I understand. I understand completely. I understand 100%. 100%. So, all right. I think we covered them all. And I'll be back today. We'll do a little late show, a little late Monday tonight. Maybe some NFL. Somebody was asking for NFL. Maybe we'll do some more NFL tonight. And maybe we just talk scammers and nonsense in the betting business because I could go on for days about that. And tell a couple stories about meeting folks. Tony Cobb says, Happy Father's Day to all. Welcome, Tony. Thanks for coming in. All right, everybody have a great day today, no matter what you're doing. If you're a dad or a mom who's a dad or a dad who's both a mom and dad, we got them all. There are single parents out there. It happens. And everybody's got to do a good job. Kids are the future, you know that. And they're special. I don't know. Enjoy your day. Let's make some money. That's what we want to do. End a week, a nice winning week. And I'll see everybody tonight. Come back tonight. Wonderful. If not, midday money. Be nice and clean shaven for Money Monday. Good seeing everybody.